Welcome back to another episode of FIU Dynasty. It's been a while. I will say that. Now, what I will say is we do need to do a little recap because it's been a while. So, let's do it. We are going to go into team schedule. We went 6 and 6. Okay. We won our first game against FCS Southeast as we should. Penn State ended up being ranked 1 in the nation. We lost to them. Then we won a couple. We were looking pretty good. Then we lost and lost and lost. So we were kind of just back and forth, back and forth. We did not qualify for the Conference USA Championship, but we did qualify for bowl games. So with that being said, I want to see the bowl projections as we are slated to play UCLA. That's not going to be fun. But in this episode, we are going to get the bowl games done. And we are also going to look for the off season, essentially. We have Liati Fong, who we're doing a very great job with recruiting right now. I am going to hard sell and add the 10 there just to ensure that we can get him because we did lose Greg Gibbs. We still can't go after Eric Chavez. We did lose Titus Kimball, Dom Horner. We are more than likely going to lose. The grades just are not good. Although I will change it just to hope. Although I don't know which one that is. It's going to be Hometown Hero. It's been a while since I played college football. I will say that. And ECU is pushing for Timon Jewel. So ideally, I would like to get some more points onto him. So we are going to, I guess, put 50 onto him. Javier Bags, we are going to lose, unfortunately. We're doing good with Cliff Folds. We will probably lose Fanal Hammer to Arkansas. Colorado starting to make a push for David Aquara. But we realistically just need to get into the off season where we can start pursuing some of these other recruits and just go from there. But that's what we got for the targets right now. I know you guys are probably questioning why do I have these guys still on the board in case they do flip. Okay? But that's what we got. Can't do anything else, so we're going to advance this week. As we've been locked out on quite a bit of players, to be expected. And here comes the issues. I think although they are master motivators and scheme guru, it's not like they're just, motivator and whatever it is, tactician. I think I want to get recruiters in here. I want to be able to get the best possible players, and to do that, I need the recruiting help. So I am going to fire both of my coordinators. Yes, that's going to take a hit on my coach. Oh, what's that grade called? Coach stability. But I think it'll be worth it later on. And once again, there's nothing we can do. And after this game, I'll go over the stats of the entire season and go from there. We are still in second for Time and Jewel. We are catching up to ECU though, which is very ideal. We are still in first for David Aquara. Once again, Colorado is pushing. And the rest of these guys, we're not really pursuing these two, so not the end of the world. We do lose Dom Horner to Alabama and Finau Hammer to Arkansas. But that is okay. We weren't going after these two, so not the end of the world there. As Cade Klubnik wins Heisman with a great year, 4,771 yards, 36 touchdowns. It's a pretty good year. I will say, if you guys, Johnny Chaney, he won the Chuck Bednarik Award. We will take that. If you guys did watch my simulating 25 years as Johnny Chaney also wins another award, 34 tackles for loss is insane. But Demetrius Hill wins the Jim Thorpe Award. Kind of crazy that we have a lot of award winners. The Jet Award goes to Tyson Carter. Johnny Chaney gets the Dick Butkus Award. We have a lot of award winners. We will take that, and we're going against Ball State. That is huge. I did not want to go against UCLA. But what I was saying is we were looking at Klubnik's season, and if you didn't watch my iSim 25 years, there was one quarterback, I can't remember his name, insane. He threw for like 7K yards in 1 year. Like, it was insane. I would highly recommend you watch that video. But here is what we need. I don't think I want Joe Moorhead. He would be good because he's very balanced. But I really do want a recruiter. Their scheme I don't care about because we can work around that. It's getting a recruiter that will help. And it doesn't look like there's any for offense, which is truly unfortunate, which means I think I should offer Joe Moorhead, the head coach of Akron. If I can get another head coach to pair with me, I think that would be very ideal. So we will offer Joe Moorhead, and hopefully we can get a defensive coordinator that is a recruiter, ideally an elite recruiter. So here's one with Zach Hyde. Wouldn't be bad. Same thing with, just showed me Zach Hyde again. Cooper Ricks as well. So we have options. UAB wants every coach available. But I think my two options is going to be these two. And realistically, it comes down to what pipeline do you want. I'm just going to go after Cooper Ricks, considering no one's going after him. And it doesn't make sense to really try and compete with Washington or Texas A&M. So I will hire him. And ideally, we get these two, and we start really looking towards the future. As for my job offers, I could be a DC at A&M. That's crazy. After 1 year, I mean, I guess that's what happens when you have so many defensive award winners, but I am not going to do it. Obviously, this is an FIU dynasty, not, you know, let's go win. But that's going to be it for that. We will check early National Signing Day. With that being said, we can also get rid of some of these players that we just can't get, like Titus Kimball. I didn't look at their dev traits, but so he only has impact. He has star, impact, elite for Javier Bags. That's a big miss, unfortunately. That would have been great to get. And Finau Hammer has normal, but the guys that we got have impact and elite. So Raydarius Reeves is going to be a menace. We knew that. He's a 5-star tight end with 89 speed. Like, we know he's going to be our guy, but we just got to get the other guys. But let's advance the week, because there's not much more that we can do. We do get some XP for whatever reason. And do we get the coaches? Do we get Moorhead? We get Cooper Ricks. And we do not get Moorhead. Okay. Also could now become head coaches here. Not going to do it, but it's just fun to look at. And we will still have to continue to look for a offensive coordinator. So, good thing is, we have new options here. Although none of them are recruiters so far. Sorry. I would like a recruiter. Please be recruiter. You're not. Okay. If that is the case, then I am just going to offer maybe Marlon Eddy. He doesn't have anything for recruiter. What about Steve Ansa? You don't have anything for recruiter as well. It might be George Hurley. I think that's going to be the guy that we're going to offer. He could go to Vanderbilt. That is a completely realistic option. But with that being said, we do have the Bahamas Bowl against Ball State, who went 8-4 for a 57 overall. Interesting. But let's get into it. This is going to be the last game for a lot of our seniors. So let's go out with a win. I think we should go in the Biscayne blue and go from there. Kind of crazy that Ball State went 8-4 on the season. But in our first year, we qualified for the bowl games. And we just got to get a win. It would be huge for us to get, in our first season, a bowl trophy, as they will take it out. They will only get to the 14. It's raining here in the Bahamas. I don't actually think it's in the Bahamas, but it could be. I don't know where we're playing. But we have a lot of award winners on defense. Let's see what they can do. It's going to be a run. And that's going to be quite a bit of yards. We do take him down, but it was 23 yards for Quay Ashley. I know Quay Ashley pretty well because of CFB25. I did Kennesaw State, and he was on Kennesaw State. But we do make the tackle there. Demetrius Hill is already injured. It's his ankle. That's not good. But we need to limit this offense. They were very good with the run. We do get a sack, though. It's going to be Quaylon Hill. Remember the name. We are going to put Antonio Patterson in. And it's going to be 3rd and 12. Let's see if we can get a stop here. We do get to the quarterback again. It's going to be Lamont Green Jr., the freshman edge rusher. And just like that, we get the ball back as Oregon beats Iowa State. Let's see what Carter can do. Couldn't find a hole. Did have a pretty good return. But we have Clayton Dees in at quarterback. Don't truly know why. I don't remember. I know Keon Jenkins was, getting injured. Or Keon Jenkins. I know he was getting injured and just having a lot of inaccuracy struggles. But Keyshawn Owens, as you guys can see, he is done for the season. He was our main player for most of the season, but unfortunately, we couldn't keep that up. And we are going to go to Dallas Payne. Our tight end can't make the grab. Saw he had a step. Saw it just a little too late. And it's going to be 3rd and 9. We are not running the ball. 3rd and 9. Just looking for a first down here. And there's just nothing open. Tried scrambling, but the edge rusher did have really good pursuit on that. And we will have to punt. There's a fruit fly right over my screen. But they will have an injury on the kick return. And just like that, we're back on defense. Not our best offensive drive. But there was really nothing that we could have done there, as that is an insane spin move from Quay Ashley. He is going to be a problem for us this game, clearly. But we are going to send some heat. Hopefully we can get to Quay Ashley in the backfield. It's not going to be a run, as that will be caught just shy of the first down. 2nd and 1. That's wide open over the middle. We need corners, and we need corners bad. It feels like our corners are just never where they need to be. Even with Brian Blades, as he's going to get absolutely juked. And Ball State is knocking. And Quay Ashley will find an easy touchdown. And just like that, we will be down 7-0, pending the PAT. I feel like all season we've done a pretty good job at stopping the run. It's been the passing game, as could not find the hole. There was one there, but just wasn't able to get there. And it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 27. Let's see what we can do. As Quincy Demps. Why do I keep saying it's Quincy Demps? I don't even know how to say that name. But I keep thinking it's Quincy. I don't know why. 2nd and 3. Looking for some chip yards. As Staten will make that catch. For sure thought that was going to be picked. But we should be able to get some running room here. The left guard should be able to get to that linebacker. And we should get some yards. Although, we will be tackled for 3. The other linebacker just made a phenomenal play. Maybe should have went to play action there. But it's going to be 2nd and 7. We're going to find Ross Fournette, who's going to make a man miss and get the first. What a spin move from Ross Fournette, who has had an incredible season for us. Unfortunately, we're going to miss him as he is a senior and he is graduating. But we will have another injury. Zaire Flournoy. Not ideal. 2nd and 9. We're going to find Ross Fournette on the whip route. He will get the first, but nothing more. And let's try play action here. We've run on 1st down every single time. They might expect a run. We're going to find Staten wide open. What a pass from Clayton Dees. Wish it got there just a little faster. It was a little scary. But we are now in the red zone. We are in the low red zone. As we're going to find Alex Perry on the drag. Couldn't make another man miss, but we will get 3. And it's going to be 2nd and goal. Hopefully we can get into the end zone here. We don't want to fall behind this early, and we are going to lose a yard. But there is no running room, and we need Clayton Dees to find someone. And he's sacked. Unfortunately, the left tackle just got absolutely shredded, and we will have to kick. Ideally, this is the spot, right? Oh my goodness. That's insane. Am I just that bad at kicking? Like, am I just that bad? Oh. The woes, they continue. It's going to be a screen. Nothing I can do there. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 36. We're going to send pressure again. It's going to be an RPO. That will be dropped. Great coverage from Brian Blades. And we are going to 2nd and 10. I feel like kicking is just significantly harder in this game. It's going to be 3rd and 5. I don't know if maybe it's like the angle, as that will be caught. Brian Blades, nowhere to be found. And it's going to be 1st and 10. And this Ball State offense is really working us right now. As we should get to the quarterback. We will. It will be Lamont Green Jr. again, having himself quite the game. We need him to stay over the offseason. We can't afford to lose him. He is a true freshman, as we will get to the quarterback again, but he will get the throw off. That was Quaylen Hill getting the pressure. Someone who we will also miss, as he is a graduating senior, and it's going to be 3rd and 20. We just cannot afford a 1st down, as we will get to the quarterback yet again. It's going to be Lucier Luter, Clinton Mahoney, as we have 4 sacks in the 1st quarter. Defense is showing up. As Carter's going to find a hole. Carter's going to find it. Carter will get tackled at the 43. What a run from Carter. We need this offense to start stepping up. Defense is playing great. Special teams is playing great. Offense needs to match it, and it's just not there. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Can we get a playoff before the quarter ends? Yes, we can. We're just going to have to take our yards. It's going to be Tavarish Dawson for a first down, getting it to, I don't know what yard. I think 39, but I could definitely be wrong. 31. 1st and 10 from the 31. Offense just needs to keep doing what they're doing right now. Dallas Payne makes a man miss, and he's going to get about 10. And it's going to be 2nd and inches. We should be able to get a first here. And we will. And Quincy Demps is going to find a hole. Quincy Demps is going to go for 21 in the end zone for 7. Great blocking, especially whoever that was who got the safety at the end. What a play. And the offense is starting to come alive here. They will return this kick. And he will get out to about the 21. And let's see if the defense can continue to get pressure. They have done such an amazing job at getting pressure. Let's see if they can keep it up. It's going to be a scramble. That's totally on me. This quarterback is fast. He is going. That is a huge gain. Just a breakdown. We played really good coverage, but quarterback was just able to make a great play as we get to the quarterback again, but unfortunately, we were not able to bring him down before he gets the ball off. That was Lamont Green. 2nd and 10. It's going to be a pass. It will be caught for a first. We're going to send some heat. I still want to send some heat. I know they just audibled. I want pressure. As we do get there. About a handful of us get there. And Cody Smith for Ball State is going to be injured. We are at the end of the year. A lot of players are going to get injured due to wear and tear. As he does take the check down. He did have someone streaking right up the middle. But that would have been a difficult throw, especially with the safety. And it's going to be 3rd and 12. Can we get to the quarterback again? No. And he's going to scramble. And he's going to slide. This quarterback is going to be a problem. He is the pure runner type. So he will just look to go. As we do get to him again. If we can keep him in the pocket, we are perfect. Because right now, the defense is playing some pretty good coverage. We just need to keep him in the pocket. As this will be a run with Quay Ashley. Nowhere to go. And it's going to be 3rd and 8. It's going to be a check down. Can we make the tackle? Yes. It's going to be 4th and 2. If I were Ball State, I would go for this, but they're going to take their points, especially knowing that we can't kick the ball. Kick is up, and right down the middle. I need to take notes on how to do that because clearly I suck. But we will get the ball back. Offense had a great drive last drive. They need to do it again. It was set up by our punt returner with an incredible drive, or a incredible return. And let's see what we can do. We're going to run play action because we have ran the ball quite a bit on 1st down. We just had to get rid of it. There was A lot of pressure. Just had to get rid of it. It's going to be 2nd and 10. We will run the ball, as we will find quite a bit of yards. It's going to be 3rd and inches. We should be able to get a first down here. Once again, I'm only playing for this first down. There's no reason to try and get over the top. It's just get the yards, and that's all we did. We just need to keep the drive going. 1st and 10 from the 29. And unfortunately, nothing there. We do get 3, but not the best run, as they are pressing on A.T. Perry. We will find Demps out of the backfield on the Texas route. He's going to go for quite a bit of yards. And Clayton Diaz is having himself quite a game. 1st and 10 from the 30. We're going to find Staten. Nope, Payne. For about 3. Probably had Staten, but I just didn't take it. And they are running some press coverage, which means we are going to have to run this ball. And there was just nothing. It's going to be 3rd and 10. They played that so perfectly. 3rd and 10. We're going to find Ross Fournette over the middle. He's going to get the first. That's all we needed. He gets 15 yards. And let's see if we can get into the end zone. We don't need to do it this play, but Dallas Payne is uncovered. We're just going to go quick to Dallas Payne. He's going to catch it. He's going to get down to the 1. You can't leave Dallas Payne uncovered like that. I will take that every single day, as Demps will find the end zone yet again. And we will take a 14-10 lead here in the Bahamas Bowl, as this is the most fans we've had in attendance ever. But that's because it's a bowl game. And they will return it yet again. And they get to the 19. They need to just really start, like, fair catching it. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 19 for the Cardinals. And that's just going to be a touchdown. Absolutely toasted. Unfortunately, that's what happens when you don't have the best of corners. And they took advantage of that, as they will take the lead right back in one play, 81 yards. I don't really know what to say after that, but let's see what Williams can do on the return. There's going to be a hole. He couldn't get there. Just doesn't have the speed there, but it's fine. And we just did not get any blocking. There was no running room there. We do lose 1. And we're going to run a tight end screen to Dallas Payne. Dallas Payne is going to somehow manage to get 7 out of that. And right now, we just need 4 yards to get the first. And if you don't know who I'm looking at, never mind. I won't tell you who I was looking at.
And the Panthers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
3rd and 4.
From the gun, wants to pass.
We will find Staten, who will get the first. Statton's starting to play like a bigger role in this offense each week. We're going to run play action. Hopefully we can get them off. We're going to take a shot to our best receiver, A.T. Perry. Unfortunately, not going to be able to make a catch. and it's going to be 2nd and 10. I'm going to send Tavares Dawson on a streak here. I think Tavares Dawson wins that. He does, and that should be a touchdown. Not even close. And Clayton Dees is having himself a great game. He's trying to tell us that we don't need to go after that gem, the 3-star gem. Clayton Dees has not had a bad ball yet. And they will return it again. Ideally, we get him at the 20, which is exactly what happens. And let's see what we can do. Defense needs to step it up a little bit. They started to slack. Let's see if we can make a play. It's going to be a read option. We will get to him. And they're going to go hurry up here. I am going to blitz, but I'm not going to go press coverage because they could easily just pass this and we're screwed. It will be a pass. We will get to the quarterback. There will be a fumble, and Bobby Saleh will get it. And we have the ball in great field position. Blitz was perfectly timed. What a great play. And the offense is on fire with that as well. We're going to find Dallas Payne. He's going to drop the ball. But we need to take advantage, and we need to get points. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Just got to get rid of it. Just got to get rid of it. Clayton Dees is 14 for 19. This might be my best quarterback game thus far. We're just going to take a shot to one of our best players. It's going to be Dallas Payne, and he's going to drop it. And unfortunately, we don't get the points that we needed. We should have gotten more. No doubt about it. But we will take our 3, pending we don't miss this time, which we don't. I know you guys are probably questioning, because it's been so long, why are your kicks so powerless? It's because I had my punter in at kicker. It's because my kicker was missing a lot of kicks in an incredible fashion. And I was not happy with it. So I put my kicker, or my punter in at kicker. It's going to be 1st and 10. Let's try and get this ball back again. We will make the tackle. It's going to be a gain of 4. They should go hurry up here. They're not going to. Let's send some heat. Let's see what we can do. We've already got to him about 6 times in just 1 half. Can we get to him again? Almost. But we are playing some great defense. I know they have 17 on the board. One of them was from one explosive play, and then the other points were just pretty solid drives. But we get to him again, but he gets the throw off, and we will get the ball back. Lamont Green is having himself quite the game. This might be his breakout game, and what a perfect stage to do it in the bowl game. Now, I don't want him to have too good of a game, which he's already having, because I don't want him to transfer. Now, I don't think that's how it works in this game, but in real life, if you go off in a bowl game, especially when you're playing against starters, there is a very high chance that you could transfer, as Clayton Dees is going to scramble for about 13. But if you go off in a bowl game, you could run the risk of going to a better team. Just going to have to take my check down to Tavares Dawson. They just left him uncovered for so long. I was looking at him, but like I was trying to see if anyone else was open. Great blocking, though. I had all the time in the world. I didn't have to stress about trying to get the ball out right there. We're just going to go to Dallas Payne. He does hold on to it this time. He's been iffy. Sometimes he holds on to it, and other times he doesn't, so I didn't even see the time. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm rusty, guys. I'm rusty. We go to halftime when we could have had points. I didn't even see the time. We do get the ball, though, so we can continue where we left off. Let's see what we can do here. 1st and 10 from the 23. Should have gotten points, but unfortunate. We do get 3 there. As Shaborn Demps is getting a little hurt. And TJ Snowden checks into the game. As it's going to be a blitz. That might be picked, yeah. Honestly, great coverage. I didn't think that he was going to follow that. I thought he was going to stay with the other guy. Truly unfortunate. Great play from the DB. And they will run the read option. This quarterback is a problem when it comes to the ground. But we've done very well containing him. Okay. Don't know how that just happened. This is truly such an unfortunate sequence of events. We went from having a great game, both offense and defensively, to turning the ball over and not getting points before the 2-minute or before the halftime. And now Ball State is moving. It's going to be a read option. It's going to be a walk-in touchdown. Can Mr. Clark block the PAT? No. It's going to be 24-24. And hopefully we don't make another dumb mistake like we did last time. It's going to be carry, but he's not going to be able to break free. If he made a man miss, there was a very good chance that he broke free. But we are going to run this RPO screen, and we're going to give it to Perry, but no blocking. And it's going to be 3rd and 2. I don't love running in this spot. They did leave Perry unblocked. Great play. I mean, wow. I thought for sure they were blitzing. They showed blitz. Just a great play. And we will have to punt. But we will force them to make a fair catch. As I overcommitted to that run. I mean, it makes sense. I have a really bad habit of overcommitting to runs instead of just playing patient and letting it happen. Like that. Notice how I didn't just shoot the gap. I need to, really work on not shooting the gap. As much as I want to, there's times where you can and times where you can't, and most of the time you can't. As we will get a huge hit, and Lamont Green just pushed his teammate. And we're going to send some heat. We're not going to show it, though. As they're going to go deep. Brian Blades in coverage will make the play. And we will get this ball back. Need the offense to start doing what they were doing. They've been struggling quite a bit since the second half started, but we need to work a little bit of magic here. We're going to run a screen to Snowden. We do get rid of it in time, and we will get 9 yards out of that. And we should get a first here. The center should be able to chip and get to the mic. Or actually, what should happen is the right guard chips the 47, gets to the mic, center chips, and gets to the other linebacker. In an ideal world. That was not the ideal world. Anyways, it's going to be 1st and 10. We do get the first. That's all that matters. As there is pressure in front of us. We are going to take off. We will get about 5. I definitely should have thrown it, but I wasn't risking anything. They will be blitzing the safety. And we will get about 2. So, not the most unsuccessful play, especially with the blitz off the edge like that. But we will find Dallas Payne, who will fight for quite a bit of yards. And it's going to be 1st and 10. And I think I want Tavares Dawson to just burn his man, just like he did earlier. And that's not going to happen. Can Clayton Dees get out of the pressure? Yes, he can. He's going to go. He's going to get 10. He's going to get 20. What a run from Clayton Dees. First and 10 from the 33. We're sacked. Just as I was about to throw it, and another offensive lineman will be hurt. It's going to be 2nd and 19. We're going to take a shot to Tavares Dawson, one of our better players. He pushes a man out of the way and gets the easy touchdown. What a play from Tavares Dawson to really sell the inside lead to go back to the outside. And we will have a 31-24 lead. We are going back to give the ball to Ball State. Need to tighten up a little bit defensively, but I'm very confident in this team. It's going to be a very weird motion play. We will make the tackle. They will make the catch for 6. We're going to send some heat. Can we make a play? We will get blocked. We will not be able to get to there. And Lamont Green is going to be injured. It's his wrist. So one of the few players that we don't really want getting injured because of, just career health in general, does get injured. We can't tackle Quay Ashley. They're starting to really run the ball, and they're starting to run it really effectively. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 25. Ball State is moving. It's going to be a draw. We do make the tackle for a gain of 1. We need to do that again. 2nd and 9. It's going to be another draw. We do make the hit. He will get about 3. And we just need to send some pressure here. I need to get Patterson over to the tight end. It's going to be Brian Blades in coverage. Can he do it again? Yes, he can. Brian Blades is playing some lockdown corner right now. Something that he really hasn't done all year. That last play was a little worrisome for me, I have to say. I thought for sure that he was going to get mossed. But he makes the play. He did what he needed to do,
That'll bring him to within 4. So the kickoff team
and they will only get 3 out of it after a great play from Brian Blades. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 28. It looks like they're blitzing the safety. It was a blitz from the safety. He did get there, but we were able to get the ball out, so we won't lose yards, which that's the most important thing. We didn't turn the ball over. We didn't lose yards. We're going to have to check down to Ross Fournette, who has easily been our best receiver this year. He has 6 for 85 this game. He's just a player that you just got to find him short and let him do his thing. As Anthony Carey will find about 5. But yeah, Ross Fournette, he's just very shifty, so he's a very tough mismatch. As we were hit as we throw, and now we need 5 for a first. Ideally, we find Dallas Payne on the drag, but we might have to look elsewhere, but it will be Dallas Payne. And honestly, Clayton Dees is having himself a very good game. The one pick is my fault, and I will gladly say that it was 100% my fault. And just needed to hold that block just a little longer. But it was just a misread from me, great play from the DB, and honestly, he's really putting up a fight to be a starter next year. I know you guys are probably going to say, oh, but he's only running checkdowns. Even plays where he's not running checkdowns, he's like getting the ball out and he's doing it efficiently. Even right there, hit as he throws, Ross Fournette drops it, but he got the ball there when he needed to. It's going to be 3rd and 9. That was not the best ball from Clayton Dees, I will say that. That could have been a much better ball. As we will have to punt. We did put some backspin on it, so we will down it at the 10. And they have to go 90 yards. 1st and 10 from the 10. It's going to be a speed option. We read it perfectly. What a play by Keegan Davis. Doesn't see the field much, but when he does, he plays like an animal. It's going to be 2nd and 13. We're sending some heat. And we do get to him. Is that going to be a safety? No. Oh, down at the 1. And we just cannot allow a big run here. It doesn't matter what happens. We just cannot allow a big run. We're going to have to shoot the gap. We do get to him. And we are looking to block this punt. We don't want anything else other than to block this punt. Look at where he is. This is a blockable kick. It's not, and we're going to get flagged for it. That's insane. And they're going to get a free 1st down from it. They get 15 yards out of it. Maybe got a little too greedy. But you got to do what you got to do, right? It's going to be Quay Ashley up the middle. He'll find about 5. And we're going to send a blitz again. Sending pressure has really worked in our favor this game. Even on the runs. As you see, they lose 1. It's going to be 3rd and 6. Can we get that ball back? I'm going to assume it's a pass. I'm going to guess pass. It will be a pass. He's going to go deep. Can we make the play? You just got absolutely mossed. Who is that? That's incredible. All you have to do is go for a swat. So sorry, I just kicked. I was shaking my leg and I kicked my metal bar. Anyways, 2nd and inches. Kind of crazy that we just got absolutely mossed like that. But can we make a play? What a play. He really tracked that down. Who was that? Was that Channing? I don't think it was, but it could have been. As that should be swatted, it will be. And Lamont Green is injured again. Dude, just stay off the field. 2nd and goal. We need to make a play here. I overcommitted yet again. And Quay Ashley is going to find the end zone. All because we tried to block a punt and we got flagged for it. I get roughing the kicker and roughing the punter. Like, I do. But, like, in a scenario like that, like, it's so hard to, like, call it because, like, I don't know. It's just very difficult. It's going to be 1st and 10. Offense needs to start working. As Carey will find about 10, maybe 11. He's having himself a pretty good game. He's averaging about 5 on the ground. That's going to be overthrown, but honestly, not the worst result. And it's going to be 2nd and 10. That DB played that so perfectly, but A.T. Perry was able to make a play very nicely. And it's going to be 3rd and 4. You just got to go to your best player, and that's going to be Dallas Payne in this scenario. And let's see what Carey can do again. Once again, he's had himself quite a game. He does get another 5 there. Ideally, we make this the last drive of the game. Although, I don't think that will happen. It's going to be 3rd and 2. We should be able to get a first. They are stacking the box, which that's a little worrisome. As Carey will get quite a bit of yards there. He will get the first. And let's see how the offense can do with passing. Lions is in the game. We're just going to have to take our check down. Dallas Payne is wide open. I'm going to take my 5 yards every single time. Running RPOs has not been effective this game, so it doesn't even make sense to try it. Just got to get rid of it. That's going to be picked. Wow. Linebacker made an insane play. I was getting hit, and I just had to get rid of it. Didn't really see anything open. Linebacker just jumped it. Felt like that was my best option. And it turned out to be my worst option. It's going to be 41-31. As we fall down by 10. We need a quick score here. Gonna go to A.T. Perry. He cannot catch it. And Clayton Dees gets hurt, so now Tyler Proctor's in the game. See what Tyler Proctor can do. He's hit as he throws. Finds Ross Fournette. Ross Fournette finds 5. It's going to be 3rd and 5. This linebacker is playing insane. We're going to have to go for it here. And Tyler Proctor needs to lead us to victory here. We're going to take our yards. It's going to be carry. We're going to go hurry up. See if we can get another playoff before the 2-minute warning. We will. Ross Fournette drops it. Oh, I thought he caught that. It's going to be 2nd and 10 at the 2-minute warning. We need to score. And A.T. Perry did not get the block. Dallas Payne has 10 catches this game. It's going to be 4th and 4. Oh.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field down multiple possessions.
We're going to find Dallas Payne. He's going to be open. He's going to get a chunk of yards. He's going to get out of bounds. Save time. Save timeouts. And they're playing cover 4, so something short is going to be open. I don't need to go deep here. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Inaccurate ball from Tyler Proctor. Did it on the run. They're playing prevent defense here. Going to find A.T. Perry. We're going to keep going hurry up. Ideally, they stay in this formation because we can keep chunking yards. But we also need to realize we need to score, and we need to score fast. We're going to find A.T. Perry again. He's going to get out of bounds. We're going hurry up. What a fucking dumb decision by me. Honestly, I saw him coming down, and I was like, oh, okay. We'll be able to just give it to him and go from there. Didn't see the DB. But that will be the game. The final score should be 41-31 unless if Ball State scores here, which it doesn't look like they will. I'm going to let the clock run because there is just no chance that we're going to come back. And that will be the game. We will lose in the Bahamas Bowl, 41-31. Had a really good first half. Second half, not so much. Second half really needed to be better. But we'll go into the game stats. Clayton Dees played very well, in my personal opinion. The 2 picks are my fault, I will say that. But, like, he was playing pretty accurately. He played very good. Rushing, I mean, we had 5 different ball carriers. Keyshawn Owens is just, he's done. But receiving, Dallas Payne 11 for 98, Tavares Dawson 4 for 131 and 2 TDs, Ross Fournette 6 for 50. We really spread the ball out quite a bit. Dallas Payne got a chunk of it, but I mean, Ross Fournette got 6, A.T. Perry got 5, Tavares Dawson got 4, Staten was even getting quite a bit of targets. But that's going to be it for the Bahamas Bowl, and we should be in the off-season now. So, unfortunately, we are not able to win the Bahamas Bowl, but we're going to sim ahead, get into the next week. We are going to do the off-season in this video. to get it over with. Brian Blades, he did play very well. He did get burned like once, but he played very well. And Tavares Dawson obviously had himself quite the game as well. And we do get George Hurley as our offensive coordinator for next season. Coach Carousel, any last minute offers? No. Perfect. We're going to advance the week. And let's see who we have in the national championship. It is going to be Texas versus Texas. Texas Longhorns versus Texas Tech. That's going to be an insane game. Talk about a rivalry. That's got to be one. And Texas beat Texas A&M to get there. And then Texas Tech beat Oregon. Wow. That's insane. 3 Texas teams in the Final Four. Let's advance the week. Which Texas team gets on top? I'm going to say it's Texas. And you can't tell me I'm wrong because I never specified which Texas. It will be Texas Tech getting it done. Interesting. Alright, let's upgrade coach skills. We have 14. I'm only putting points into recruiter here. So if we want to get interest from certain positions, such as receiver, that is going to be something that we are going to put points into. And then we will advance the week because there's nothing for us to do. As we are still in first for Liate Fong. No one's really going after him. We do finish at a 6-7 record. I don't know if we can see the stats. I completely forgot to do that. Season stats. Here we go. All right. So, as you guys can see, we had 3 starting quarterbacks, okay? We had Keon Jenkins, who got injured for quite a bit. Then we tried to go to Tyler Proctor because he was a freshman. We wanted to see what he could get. Wasn't a huge fan of Tyler Proctor, although he didn't play bad. So then we went to Clayton Dees. Wanted to see what Clayton Dees could do. He didn't play bad also. But these are the 2 that are coming back next season. Might not get Clayton Dees, but Keon Jenkins is going probably to be gone. And so would Clayton Dees. Now, Tyler Proctor didn't look bad. 1,100 yards, 10 TDs, 4 interceptions. Would like to get the interceptions down, but at the end of the day, we got to do what we got to do. Keyshawn Owens, averaged 4.1, had 8 TDs. He was really effective when he was in the game. Unfortunately, he wasn't in the game quite often. Demps played very well in his minimal games. Anthony Carey played alright in his minimal games. TJ Snowden didn't really get a lot of playing time, but that's to be expected. Ross Fournette went over 1,000, had 1,076, 9 TDs. Dallas Payne, 807 yards. Tavares Dawson, 728. A.T. Perry had 624. But we did spread the ball out quite a bit. A handful of guys down here. But obviously you're going to see your top guys up here. And then defense, tackles, 132 total tackles for Demetrius Hill. Have a season. Same thing with Johnny Chaney. Tackles for loss, 36 from Chaney, 28 from Lamont Green. Had an incredible year. Quaylen Hill also had an incredible year. 12.5 sacks from Quaylen Hill. Listen, in the NFL, 12.5 sacks at the D tackle position is kind of crazy. Lasir Luter had 10.5. That's also kind of crazy at the NFL level. Lamont Green had 9.5. Clinton Mahoney had 8.5. So 3 out of our 4 sack leaders were D tackles. You can't be mad about that. Interceptions: 3 for Chaney, 3 for Saleh, and then 1 for Rousseau, Patterson, and Evans. Any TDs? We have 4. We have 1 from Chaney, Saleh, Demetrius Hill, and Brian Blades. Deflections: Celestine, someone who I ended up benching because he kept getting cooked, had 6 deflections. Demetrius Hill and Brian Blades had 5, and a number of others. Forced fumbles: 3 for Hill, 2 for Chaney, Antonio Patterson, and Quaylen Hill, 1 for Dominic Mays, Lucier Luter, and Clinton Mahoney. Fumble recoveries: 2 for Demetrius Hill. He had an insane season. I hope he returns. I'm sure he will. But he had an incredible year. And then I don't think we had any safeties, no. So, and then kicking, I mean, you guys know that this guy was absolutely terrible. He was brutally bad. And thank God he's going away, because he was going to get cut regardless. He wasn't much better, but he's a punter. That's not his role. Why did I not see you? Why did I not use you if you're a kicker? What did I miss? Oh, he's redshirted. That's why. I still should have put him in. And then punting: 34 punts for 1,237 yards. 0 touchbacks. That's actually not bad. But overall, not a terrible season for us. I think we just had a lot of quarterback woes, which really kept us from taking the next step. As the players leaving, we are going to lose Keon Jenkins, which is fine. I would ideally not want to lose Jaheim Buchanan. A.T. Perry, we're going to lose. We're going to lose Anderson. We will lose Lamont Green. He wants pro potential. I mean, he deserves it. He played great. I would love to keep him, but we're just not going to be able to. It doesn't seem like there's anyone who's going to stay. Sean Burke, I would like to keep, but he's going to leave. Dino Anderson. I don't see a world where we're able to keep any of these guys. Obviously, I will try. Like Buchanan, he's someone who I really want to stay. He's going to leave. And I think the other one that I would like to keep would be... I mean, these two are like the same player. I would like to keep Sean Burke, but he's going to walk. But I also don't need to keep tight end. Mr. Clark is going to go. Maybe Dino Anderson. And he's going to walk. We're going to lose a lot of players. We might get Brian Blades drafted. In like the last round, but that's going to be it pretty much. So, unfortunately, there's not much we can do there. We're going to advance to week. And we're going to need to do a lot in this transfer portal. Brian Reed does commit to SMU. We weren't really targeting him, so not the end of the world. But first and foremost, before we get into this, let's see if Brian Blade got drafted. He might have gotten drafted in the last round. He did not. But who knows? He might be an undrafted free agent. Who knows? But transfer portal and off-season recruiting, we need to go after the guys that we are already going after. Liati Fong, I don't think we really need to put that many points onto him. I'm going to put 10 just to keep things going. I cannot put points on Eric Chavez. I would like to get Time and Jewel, so I am going to put points onto him. What do you like? You like playing time? So it could be campus personality, or it could be clocked in. I pray that it's campus personality. Cliff Folds. Once again, I don't need another tight end, but he's a gem, and I'm not going to say no. I'm going to put 10 points onto him. David Aquara, I'm going to put 25 onto. We just have to be careful with our point spending, right? Like, we've been locked out here. We weren't going after you, so I'm just going to take you off. We weren't going after you. And these two we also weren't going after. So, with that being said, these are the guys that we're really targeting right now. We could go after someone like Josh Darnold, right? We could try and compete, but we don't necessarily need to. And we need to go after players who are interested in us. We're not going to be able to get any of these 5 stars. They're not interested in us, which is fine. Is there any 4 stars that are interested? No. Any 4 stars that we can go after? Yes. Duke Watson, Gabe Harris. I would like to see if anyone's going after these guys, but we have to be careful with who we go after. I think after the first week, I'm going to check back in to this and see who's still open for 4 stars. But for 3 stars, this is where we're going to find people that we can go after, that we should go after. Tight end, I'm not going to bother going after. We can get Theodore Blackwell. Once again, don't need tight end. Ideally, I don't go after quarterback, but it also wouldn't be a bad idea to go after a quarterback. Maybe even going after someone like Michael Tollefson wouldn't be bad. And then let's sort by rank. Just think about who we can get here. Scottree Humphrey wouldn't be bad. Going after Jude Bowery, left tackle, wouldn't be bad. And Tarant Tayo, I think, is going to round it out. Let's put Micah Ford in there, too. What is this name? Titus Mokiao Atimalala. Atimalala. What a name. Let's do that. So, that's everyone that we're going to go after. Who did we just put on our board? I gotta figure out where we started. Wasn't the punter? I thought we started in like second here. I think right here, right? So, we're going to offer all of these guys scholarships. I don't even want to scout them. I just need to fill out the class. But if I can get these edge rushers, that would be very nice. Because they are freshmen, so they are young, and ideally they would stay with us for the rest of their collegiate career. And then I think with some of these other guys, like, I could get involved with these guys, right? Like, they're top five, especially with Kyle Riggs. I could probably compete with FAU and UAB. So I will. But here, like, it doesn't make sense because those are 3 higher rated schools. Someone here, like, I don't really necessarily need to go after him. Texas Tech is going after this guy, same with Michigan. I'm going to take you off my board. I don't really want to compete with Utah. And here I could offer a scholarship here and go from there. So everyone that we are looking at does have a scholarship. I don't know if I need a punter. Let's find out. Do I need a punter? Do I need a punter? Yes, I do. So I will offer you a scholarship as well, but I'm not going to put any points to you. And let's start adding points. I have 290 points with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 players. So about 20 points per player, give or take. Let's do 15 per player for the time being. Except for those edge rushers. Those edge rushers I need to put 50 on. Because they are young, they're freshmen, and normally in the transfer portal, they're just slightly better than your average player. And I think the other person that should get 50 is Michael Tollefson. I'm not going to put points on Elijah Thomas, just because I don't necessarily need to. I have 50 points with 4 more people. So I'll do 10 on Thomas, I guess. Just because I can afford it. But this is what I'm doing is just trying to spread out my points because not all these players are going to have teams going after them, right? So if I spread out my points, I can identify who's going after who, and then I don't have to worry about like anything else. So we're going to advance the week. I'm not expecting any commits, although it would be very nice. And as you can see, some of those players have already locked us out, which was expected. But that's just a little bit more points that we have, right? I probably don't need to put points on Liati Fong, so I can save 10 points there. Time and Jewel, we have now taken the lead for. I can save points here on Cliff Folds. Am I still battling? Yes, I am. So I'm still battling here. I am going to take my points off, though, and I'm going to soft sell. I know it's not the best soft sell, but I can save 5 extra points, which, as a small school, 5 points means a lot. No one's going after Marvin Rudolph. We're the only team who offered Kyle Riggs now. So we could take the lead here. Ideally, I should put some more points onto him just to ensure that we can get that lead. So I'm going to put 25 onto him. No one's going after you. UTEP is really pushing for this guy, Din Mbu. So I'm going to have to put some points onto him as well, which I didn't necessarily want to do, but I will. Theodore Blackwell does not have anyone going after him. Neither does Jeff Brady Ford. A lot of these players that we're going after, they don't have players going after, or schools going after them. Here, Jude Bowery, we're just going to take our points off of. And same thing with Devin Roach. And because of that, we have 75 hours. Is there anyone that like we really need to put more time into? Probably not. Maybe Humphrey we could put some more time into. Taran Tayo we can put a little bit more time into. And then Micah Ford, same thing. And then we have 35 hours. Theodore Blackwell. If I don't need to put 50 onto you, I'm not going to. I'm going to save some hours, and same thing with Brady Ford. So I save some hours there. I do need to compete there. And let's go back to the transfer portal and see, is there anyone else that we may want? We should really look at some corners. Corner will be a big need for us. Is there any corner that we can go after? It's not looking like it. No. So maybe we go back to the prospect list and look for corner. See if there's anyone that we can get. There is Randall Truman. Doesn't look like anyone's going after him. Is there anyone who we can still go after? Dearth. And that's about it. So we can get 2 more corners. I am going to check to see if there's a 4-star with no offers. There's quite a few, actually. There's quite a few 4-stars with no offers. I wonder if that's taking into account the transfer portal. It doesn't look like it is. Interesting. But trying to think of like other positions that we might need to go after. I don't really want to go after another tight end. Let's see. Positions of need at the 3-star spot. Is there anyone that I can go after? Kiki. I don't really know if there's really going to be much more for us. We can go after someone like Sayakai Sweet. Don't really want to go after so many running backs. There's an edge rusher that we could go after. He is JUCO, but at the end of the day, that is very similar to just the transfer portal. So I wouldn't be opposed at this point to go after him. Earlier in the year, you don't really want to go after those guys because it doesn't make sense. But at this point in the year, I can understand why. Going after a guard would be pretty good. It's the same guy, but who knows? Put a D tackle on the board. We can look at some of these players. You're a box specialist, but who knows? At this point, we're just looking for players to fill out this roster. A gadget and a contested specialist wouldn't be bad. Route artist. And that's all my spots. So I'm going to go to need scholarship, and we are just going to offer away. And then we will figure out some other, or some, how we're going to designate these hours that we have left over, which is only 15, so we just got to identify what's our biggest need at this point. Out of all of these guys, we should probably go after David Savoy, which I think we will. But no one's going after Randall Truman. That's another person that we should probably look into. I can save points here by taking 50 off and putting like 25, and then I can put 25 onto Truman. But right now, I feel like we're in a pretty good spot. So we're going to keep everything the way it is. We're going to advance the week and go from there. Still no commits. We cannot go after Kevin Royal. My controller is not working, so gotta unplug it and then plug it back in. Don't know why it does that, but let's see where we need to designate some hours. We're doing fine with all of these guys. This is gonna be quite a challenge here. We're gonna have to put hours onto him. And we're gonna have to schedule a visit. But we don't have anything good for visits, so at this point, I'm just gonna leave it. No one's going after Justin Evans, so I'm gonna take my points off here. The guys who I'm taking my points off of are the players who literally don't have anyone going after them. The only reason why I'm keeping it on Time and Jewel right now is because of ECU potentially trying to get back into it. They were ahead of us, so and then Kyle Riggs, I gotta figure out what his last one is. He likes playing style and playing time, but that's all I know. So it could be campus personality. It could be clocked in. I would hope it's campus personality. That's what I'm going to hard sell here. But I am going to get him on a visit, I think. I don't even need to. I just got to hope that it's campus personality. We are in the top 5 here. We know he likes playing style, playing time. It's not going to be clocked in, which means if I had to guess, it's going to be campus personality. But it could also be the clutch. I'm going to go with campus personality. We have the best grades there, At the end of the day, that's going to be the best possible situation for us. All these other guys, I can take my points off of. No one's really pursuing them. I love how no one's pursuing any of these players. It's going to bite me in the ass. I know that for a fact. Duke is now going after Scottree Humphrey, so I should put some more points onto him. But this is why I'm taking points off. For this reason alone. We are now number 1 for Micah Ford. David Savoy, if we want to compete, we got to compete now. So we'll schedule him on a visit, I guess. He likes playing time. We do have an A+ for that. And we're gonna have to send the house. Maybe we can sway this. If we can, that would be huge. And then if it's not that, because he likes playing style, playing time, it could be that, or it could be clocked in. It's the same thing, but I'm going to sway the clutch. Randall Truman. We're trying to work our way up there. We're going to have to get him on a visit. What do you like? You like playing time? And then any of these guys. Yeah, we're not going to be able to fight for this guy. Just going to take him off my board. Mike Royal or Kevin Royal. And I have 25 hours. Is anyone going after Micah Ford? No. I can take my points off there. So I'm just going to put 5 on all these guys. Because that's the best that I can really do. Hopefully that can get us into top 8s, at least, for the time being. But, who knows? We're in a weird spot right now. We're going to advance a week. We're going into the last week of the transfer portal. We are in first for both of those players, which is huge. We do have some hours to work with. We have 80 hours. We have been passed up on Aquara. We're gonna have to get him on a visit. He likes Gamer. This is the best that I can do, is get him on a visit for playing style. And then, do you like campus personality? Yes, you do. Let's put 10 and then schedule a visit for you. It's the best that I can do. They have a visit this week, and that might actually make me lose him. I hope that's not the case. Duke is really pushing for Humphrey. You like playing style and coach stability. What could that be? It could be team player. It can't be the clutch. It's going to be team player. So, we should be able to get you. I would like to get you on a visit. We're unfortunately not going to get Savoy. Was the Sway? Yes. The Sway was there for campus personality. So we will do that. Randall Truman. We still don't know. You like campus lifestyle. You like playing style and playing time. That is everything that I need to know. And then any of these guys, I'm just going to keep my 5 points on, I guess. There's really nothing else that I can do. I think the only thing that I should do is get you on a visit, which will help quite a bit. But I don't even know. I can't even do that, so. I already have 4 people on a visit this week, so everything's just going to have to stay the same, and we have to pray that we can fill out this class. So, let's advance the week. Let's see what we can do. And here we go. We do get the D tackle from UTEP, which is huge. We do get our quarterback of the future, Liati Fong. He might be a starter for a true freshman. We do get Timon Jewell. We do get Cliff Folds. We do get 4-star Eric Chavez. Even though we couldn't go after him, that's why you just keep him on your board. We do get Clay Penn, the kicker. We do get Justice Parkey, the punter. We get Marvin Rudolph, Michael Tollefson, another freshman quarterback. Might be a sophomore at this point. Taron Tayo, Justin Evans, Scottree Humphrey. So that's a huge get because that we were competing with Duke there. We do get Jeff Brady Ford. We get Micah Ford. Ty Newhouse. It looks like we're filling out this class very, very nicely. Elijah Thomas. And then a bunch of other guys that we put 5 points on. We do lose David Aquara, but that was expected. And let's go through and let's see our class. How did we do? So, we know Dan Keys and Raydarius Reeves. Impact and Elite. Liati Fong, Impact. We'll gladly take that. Timon Jewell has Star, so that's huge. Folds has Impact. Aquara has Impact, but we did not get him, so not the end of the world. Chavez has Impact. Clay Penn, Normal. Impact for Parkey. Star for Rudolph, so someone who we weren't really going after. Kyle Riggs has Impact, but we didn't get him. Justin Evans, Impact, Normal. Kind of wish you had a better dev trait, but Impact for Blackwell. Normal for Newhouse. Impact for Brady Ford. Impact for Thomas. Impact for Tollefson. Impact for Humphrey. Normal for Humphrey and Tayo. Micah Ford had Impact. Impact for Savoy, which we did lose out on. Same thing with Randall Truman. And all of these guys have not committed. But who knows? Maybe they will. Who knows? We'll keep them on the board in case they try to walk on or something like that. But I don't really know how that works. But here is the position changes. We're not really going to actually make any changes. As you can see, Liati Fong is a 69 overall. Nice. Clayton Dees, I guess, came back. I thought he was transferring out. Brian Moore. I know we had him, but he wasn't going to play a huge impact. Tyler Proctor is still here. So, we will probably be starting Michael Tollefson this year. Ideally, we redshirt Liati Fong. but we'll see what we can do. Halfback, obviously, this is what we're going with. Training should be very beneficial for us. Receivers are not great. We need receivers, and we need receivers bad. Tight end, I mean, you guys know how it's gonna go. You're gonna see Darius Reeves at tight end, and he is going to be absolute chaos there for every possible team. He is going to be my main target next year. I can assure you that. Guards, we're doing fine. We have plenty of offensive line depth. We do get Brady Ford. We do get Blackwell. They both look very good. And we still have Rashawn Grant. We get Roderick Claiborne. So we have a very good, solid, young edge rushing group. He's probably not going to start. It will probably be these two on both edges. D tackle, 80 overall. He is a senior, but we'll see how training goes, right? Lucier Luter is back. He played really well for us despite his overall. This team isn't looking great, especially at corner. We have 3 corners. Oh, good lord. So, going into next season, I am going after corners. That is my main priority. Has to be. But, as you can see, we got better kickers and better punters. And athletes, Darius Reeves, he's a 78 overall. He's insane. We have Timon Jewell, Folds, and Dan Keys. I don't know. I know Darius Reeves is most certainly going to be a tight end for me. But even then, he could be, an outside receiver. Genuinely speaking, he could be, right? He's, 6'7", 233. He would be a mismatch for every possible player. But I'm not going to change his position, though. He will be a tight end. We get Timon Jewell, who looks like an athletic demon. And then Cliff Folds and Dan Keys. They will also probably be tight ends. But the CPU will put them where they need to be. And we are going to advance the week and get into training results. We're going to see how well did this team progress. Because this season, I would really like to go for the Conference USA Championship. Dev trait upgraded to star, so Demetrius Hill now has star development. I did expect that because of the season that he had last year. Mays also goes up to impact. And let's look at training results. Justin Evans is up to an 87 overall. That's huge. We're going to go position by position, though. Michael Tolleson did not really develop all that much. He went up 1 overall. But Elijah Thomas went up 2, and he has 96 throw power. If his accuracies are good, I know he has 77 speed, but he might be our guy. We'll see. Tyler Proctor went up. No, he didn't. Clayton Dees went up +5. So Clayton Dees could be a guy for us. Same thing with Brian Moore. We have plenty of quarterback depth. Some of these guys will be getting cut. I will say Brian Moore is probably going to be one of those guys. Clayton Dees might also be one of those guys. But halfbacks, Scottree Humphrey stays at an 84. He is maxed out. There's really not much for him to develop. But Micah Ford goes up to, and he's got 90 speed for an elusive bruiser. He might be my starting running back. I can't lie. Receivers, Stone goes up by 5, McNeil goes up by 3, Carter goes up by 5, and Williams goes up by 6. Tight end, Verdugo goes up by 2, 2 for Staten, and Justin Wood up by 1. He's probably going to get cut, though. We did buy enough time for Jeremy Smith to start getting developed. Jaleel Davis is up to a 79 overall. Left guard, Garcia. Quincy Harrison's developing nicely. +4. +6 for Justin Evans. We've already seen that. And then Najee Saffold went up 5. Right guard, Taran Tayo has platinum strong grip because he has 97 strength. Holy. He looks insane. But hopefully we can buy enough time for Kalen Mew to develop. And then Veldman went up 5. He's only a sophomore, so there is room for him. Brady Ford goes up by 3. Blackwell goes up by 4. Very excited for these two. Rashawn Gant looks pretty good as well. Claiborne goes up by 4, so Claiborne's also looking pretty promising. Dominic Hendricks is probably going to be cut. Weaver is probably going to be cut as well. D-tackle, no development for most of our D-tackles, or our big-name D-tackles. Lucier Luter goes up by 5, so that's intriguing, to say the least. But he is a senior. He's a 74 overall. At linebackers, not great. We really need to prioritize defense this upcoming cycle for prospects, especially corner. But we really do need to prioritize defense. Dominic Mays is probably going to be the starter. Etienne might be able to play like the box or something, but Demetrius Hill is going to be playing the box, so he's probably just not even going to get playing time. And then, yeah, that's about it. But we really do need to focus defense for these upcoming prospects. We're going to upgrade our coach skills. It's still going to stay in here. Although, these would have been good for the transfer portal. So I'm going to increase that, and then I'm also going to do this one because DBs is something that you can never have enough of. But we're going to advance the week. We're going to see our true rating coming up. We're going to encourage our transfers. So we don't have to encourage anyone, which I don't think we realistically should. I think we should keep everyone where they are, because we just don't have the depth at the end of the day. So we're going to keep everything the way it is. We're going to advance the week because we're not changing any conferences around. Everything's going to stay the same. Although I think I did forget to set the Pac-12. Yikes. But as you guys saw, we are a true 74 overall, 74 offense, 74 defense. And that's honestly going to be it for this episode. We'll get into prospects and all that stuff the following week. But that's it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.